Hello, my name is Christina Conger. I've been singing and performing my whole life. Not a very profound statement when you consider that I'm only 17 years old. Nevertheless, through my many experiences with vocal and instrumental music, I found a few things. The first being, music is what feelings sound like. The second being, an audience comes to a show to see a performance, not just to hear music. And the third, and the most important, the hardest part of mastering a piece of music is not the rhythmic integrity of the piece, or the difficult key changes. The most challenging part for most musicians is emoting a piece effectively. Now for some personal testimony. Whenever I begin a new piece of music, it becomes the dissection of the anatomy of the song. No matter the length of the piece, I take apart the rhythms, the notes, the dynamics, the key signatures, the time signatures, and the text. That is that we, young musicians, have been taught to do, and it's really the most efficient and effective way of learning a new piece of music. But throughout this process, the emotion and the spirit of a piece can be lost by only focusing on the technical aspects. So a solution to this problem. I've created a new product that could potentially be a new revelation in the world of music. This product is simply named the Musical Phrasing Notebook. Music maintains a significant role across human society. It's a musician's job to evoke the emotional sectors of the brain in an audience so that music can sustain the impact it has on humans every day. To aid musicians, amateurs to professionals, singers to cellists, the Musical Phrasing Notebook can make huge advancements in the way that music is interpreted, performed, and received by audiences. Let me explain to you a little bit why it's a vital need for musicians everywhere and what exactly it can do. The innovative purposes of this Musical Phrasing Notebook are endless to how they can aid musicians in their craft. Musical phrasing evokes emotion within a piece, which allows the musician to accomplish their goal effectively, getting a message or story across to an audience. I've spoken with professors from Denver University and the University of Colorado at Boulder that would all agree that this would be a very useful tool for musicians and their music students to use. Many vocal coaches also agree that Musical Phrasing Notebook is a one-of-a-kind product that could really take off in the world of music theory and music in general. Not only can singers utilize this notebook, but instrumentalists can find the book useful as well. Note-to-note phrasing can be magnified and taken apart to create a line of music being more and more beautiful and more impactful than before. Instructors are using the tools they have at hand to try and get their students to convey a message to their audience through all of the tools that they have at hand. This will give them a new tool to help students of all levels dissect their music in a more effective way. The process of this notebook will aid musicians in improving their musical phrasing, which will translate over into their emotional appeal of a certain piece, which will in turn give them magnificent musical expression. Now that you've heard a little about the product, let me perform a piece that I've perfected by using the Musical Phrasing Notebook.